Hey guys, it's Eric with Low VA Rates, and of course it's Friday, that's why I'm wearing red. Before we go any further, something new. If you look down to the left, maybe the right, maybe the middle, I think it's going to be the left over here where I'm pointing. Subscribe to our channel. We're getting such good feedback on our videos. We want you to know when we produce new ones. You don't have to listen to every single one of them, but if you subscribe down there, you're going to be notified every single time we produce some new content. So right now, I'm going to talk to you about why sellers should be excited, like super excited, about working with VA borrowers or VA buyers, people that are using their military VA benefits to buy a home. Because what's happened, for some reason over time, some real estate agents have spread this nonsense, for lack of a better term, that their sellers should not work with veterans, at least not veterans that are trying to use their VA loan benefits. And I'm going to tell you, that is wrong. We're going to debunk some myths today, and we're going to provide some data and some reasons as to why sellers should be pumped when a veteran shows up wanting to buy their house and possibly use their VA home loan benefits. Here are the two biggest myths that I know about. First, sellers think, well, if I work with a veteran who's using their VA loan, then I have to pay additional closing costs on behalf of that veteran. That's not true. That doesn't mean that the veteran's not going to ask you to cover some closing costs, or the veteran's buyer's agent's not going to ask you to, but you're absolutely not obligated to cover any additional costs for a veteran as you would be somebody using a conventional loan or an FHA loan or USDA. So get that out of your head real quick. Also, you know, there's nothing unique about seller concessions or seller paid closing costs just on VA loans. Sellers are asked to cover closing costs all the time. That's the buyer's agent, the real estate agent that's representing the buyer that's coming to your house. That's their job, to try to get you to cover as many closing costs as you can. So you might hear a realtor say, well, because this is a VA loan, you've got to do this, you've got to do that. You don't. Now, your real estate agent, the seller's agent, can help you determine whether or not you should concede and or pay some closing costs. Keep in mind, if you're in a seller's market, which we are right now, there's normally an opportunity to just increase your sales price a little bit and help cover some closing costs. Both parties win. Veteran doesn't have to bring money out of pocket. That's what they prefer, no money out of pocket. Seller still gets what they want for their house because you were going to sell it for $300,000. You've got enough value in the house to sell it for $302,000, and that gives you the ability to concede up to $2,000 in closing costs to the veteran in cases like that. Okay, so second myth, VA loans take way too long. Balarkey, baloney, bull, schmack. That's not true, guys. Matter of fact, here at Low VA Rates, we're so good at VA loans that our VA loans close faster than our FHA loans or our conventional loans. So if you've had experiences where you think VA loans take too long, you're dealing with a company, a lender, who probably doesn't do a whole lot of VA loans. They are fast, they're easy, there's no difference in the paperwork, nothing additional is needed on a VA loan other than maybe a pest inspection or something like that, and we do those early on in the process while the buyer is doing their due diligence and the loan has really not even started. So they're generally faster. We have automatic authority granted to us from the VA that allows us to make our own underwriting decisions. So we can get through some of the perceived red tape or some of the confusion with our authority. We're not a small broker shop who doesn't make their own decisions. We make our own decisions, and that helps, okay? Buyers, work with a VA real estate agent that can help guide you through this. Sellers, you should probably use if your seller's agent came to you as a civilian and knows nothing about VA loans, that's okay. But make sure the buyer's agent that's representing the veteran, they can also help you, the seller, navigate this process. But it is simple and it's easy. Here's the reality. Veteran buyers are reliable. The culture that the military creates, whether you're pro-military or not, I mean, I hope you are. I am. They have values like honesty, respect, hard work, honor. These are the people you want buying your house, okay? VA loans, when compared to FHA, USDA, and conventional, have the lowest foreclosure rates across the board. Now, once you sell your house as the seller, you don't care if your home goes into foreclosure. The reason I share that with you is these are solid buyers. When you go under contract with a veteran, especially if that veteran's working with low VA rates, you're going to close on time and you're going to get your money. The VA guarantees 25% of every single loan. So, for example, if the veteran's borrowing $400,000 to buy your house, the VA is going to back that with a $100,000 guarantee. And I'm not going to get into guarantees, mathematics, and all that stuff right now, but understand there's no reason to avoid veteran buyers. Quit wasting their time, quit wasting your time, sell your home to the next veteran that comes along, and make sure they're working with low VA rates. That's it. We're Reddit's Friday. Thank you.